Hello everyone, today's episode is about short game fundamentals. Today I'm going to be asking the coaches true basic questions about what the short game entails. So the first question is, why is it so important for golf enthusiasts to constantly practice and improve their short game?
숏게임이라는 것은 아마추어들이 가장 점수를 많이 줄일 수 있는 방법이고 또 프로처럼 할 수 있는 방법이라고 봅니다. 골프에서는 뭐 정확히 드라이버나 아이언이나 칠 때 정확히 다 그린에 레귤레이션 온을 하는 것이 아니기 때문에 그것을 리커버리 할 수 있는 그 홀컵에 붙여서 원퍼터로 끝낼 수 있는 가장 점수를 줄일 수 있는 좋은 방법이라고 봅니다. 숏게임 같은 경우는 뭐 일정하게 그 그린 주변에는 그 장애물들이 많죠. 러프도 있고 뭐 벙커도 있고 또 아주 그린이 많이 풀이 깎여 있어 타이트한 라이들이 많은데 그 상황마다 그 칠 수 있는 것이 좀 틀리죠. 그 러프 같은 경우는 클럽을 좀 이렇게 많이 당기는 느낌이 있기 때문에 또 공이 떠 있는 상태, 풀 속에 많이 들어가 있는 상태 이런 것들이 있기 때문에 자기만의 그 감각이 꼭 필요합니다. 이건 멀리 치는 것이 중요한 게 아니고 정확히 내가 보낼 만큼의 거리를 보낸다는 게 중요하기 때문에 이 숏게임은 진짜 많은 연습, 자기만의 거리 아마 골프에서 아마 퍼팅과 숏게임을 한다면 아마 숏게임이 한 60% 정도를 차지할 정도로 많이 연습해야 되는 부분입니다.
Once you're inside of 100 yards, it's going to be very, very important that you're able to get the ball in the hole in the least amount of strokes. If it still takes you 4 or 5 strokes to get into the hole from 100 yards, then obviously you're putting more pressure on getting yourself in better positions off of the tee. So short game is anywhere from chipping right next to the hole from the rough to any point where more of even sometimes a full swing is going to be necessary in anything inside of 100 yards, I would say. So short game is a very, very important aspect of the game. The biggest thing, in my opinion, is it's going to take a lot of pressure off of your long game. So if you are having trouble with hitting greens, or if you're hitting greens but just not that close, and you know that you are putting well on a given day, it's just going to force yourself to put less pressure on you to hit it to 10 feet, because that's the only time you can two putt. If you miss a green and you're very good with your wedges around the green, again, that can take pressure off of yourself, so you're not standing in the fairway saying, I have to hit this on the green. You understand that even though you might not hit a green, you're going to do a pretty good job and give yourself a good chance to get up and down. So ultimately, it's obviously going to take pressure off of other areas of your game, and it's pretty important, since you can hit a drive 200 yards, you can hit a nice approach shot, let's say another 150, but if you're going to 4-putt from 20 feet, that's going to obviously affect your score in a negative way. So once you get closer to the hole, obviously aiming and accuracy become much more important. So being able to putt and chip very well is going to lower scores. It's going to save you sometimes when you don't have a good ball striking day, and it's going to take some less pressure off of yourself.
The second question is, in your opinion, what is the most difficult aspect of the short game?
숏게임을 하면서 제가 이제 그 골프를 시작해서 숏게임을 해서 가장 어려웠다는 건, 물론 이제 제일 어려운 것이 정확한 거리를 보내는 게 어려웠죠. 처음에는 굉장히 어려웠는데, 또 그것에 비해서 또 어려웠던 것이 정확히 공을 치는 것이 어려웠어요. 그 굉장히 그 잔디가 얇은 그 타이트한 라이에서 칠 때 탑볼을 친다거나 아니면 또 뒷땅을 친다거나 이런 부분들이 참 많았던 것 같아요. 그래서 그걸 해보면서 그 체중의 밸런스라든가 이런 것들, 또 체중의 또 스윙의 일관성, 또 헤드 무게를 일정하게 치는 부분들에 대해서 막 굉장히 중요한 것을 느꼈습니다. 숏게임에서 이제 중요한 게 체중 분배인데요. 체중은 7대3으로 쓰고 스탠스는 좀 좁게 쓰죠. 좁게 쓰고 이제 약간 이렇게 오픈을 해서 쓰는데, 오픈을 해서 쓰는 이유는, 골반도 다 돌리고 오픈해서 쓰는 이유는 그 적은 스윙에서 팔로 쓸 때 왼쪽 어깨가 빨리 이렇게 좀 지나가서 오픈이 돼서 그 클럽을 자연스럽게 상체 리듬으로 칠 수 있게 만들어주는 거죠. 그 다음에 중요한 게 클럽을 좀 이렇게 좀 짧게 잡아주는 겁니다. 클럽을 좀 짧게 잡아줘서 내가 클럽을 좀 자연스럽게 몸과 상체 리듬으로 부드럽게 치기 위해서 우리가 길게 잡으면 컨트롤이 좀 힘들겠죠. 그래서 좀 촉다운해서 좀 짧게 잡아주는 것이 좋을 것 같고요. 또 그렇게 우리가 오픈해서 섰으니까 당연히 그 클럽은 약간 아웃에서 인으로 들어오는 방향이 되겠죠. 우리가 임팩트 할 때 릴리스 부분을 없애준다는 거죠. 그래서 자연스럽게 상체 리듬을 치면서 왼손이 꺾이지 않게, 쉽게 얘기하면 오른손이 왼손 위로 올라가지 않게 피니시해 주는 것이 중요한 방법인 것 같습니다.
I would say the most difficult aspect would be touch or feel. So this is something that is hard to teach, and it certainly helps if somebody already has a sense of feel. So I can get somebody mechanically in a good spot. If they don't have the wherewithal to take a shorter swing, if they want to hit it shorter, not necessarily swing hard, smooth tempo, not gripping the club so hard. All of these things go into touch and feel. Not necessarily something that is easy to teach. So if somebody is not necessarily the best mechanically, but they have a good sense for how far the ball is going to travel given the swing that they take, I think there's a lot of upside there. If somebody is very good mechanically, but they don't always know how hard to swing, they don't always know the trajectory of the ball, what that's going to do off of the club face, I think that's a little bit tougher. Still, we can do a lot of work with that, but touch and feel is something that is independent to everybody. So what might feel good to you might feel bad to me. So touch and feel is going to be very important, and it's going to be tough to teach across the board. So I would say touch and feel are going to be the most important.
Question number 3 is what type of clubs and equipment is required for the short game?
그 숏게임을 할 때 이제 대부분 이제 어프로치 샷을 크게 나누면 이렇게 띄우는 샷과 굴리는 샷이 있는데, 뭐 굴리는 샷이 우선 그 골프에서는 가장 쉽겠죠. 그리고 가장 많이 권장하는 방법인데, 그 공이 어디에 있느냐에서 들리겠지만 숏게임은 진짜 샌드 웨지부터 로브 웨지서부터 한 7번, 5번까지도 뭐 타이거 우즈 같은 경우는 그린 주변에서 3번 우드로도 치는 경우가 있죠. 그래서 클럽을 좀 다양하게 가지고 치면 이 숏게임 어프로치 샷에 조금 변화도 주고 또 자신감을 훨씬 더 많이 가질 수 있을 것 같습니다. 그래서 클럽은 여러 가지 클럽을 쓰는 게 좋을 것 같아요.
In terms of equipment, I would say the biggest thing that you have to look into is bounce. So it's essentially the club's resistance to digging. This has a little bit to do with your angle of attack. So if you're somebody that's going to take a huge divot, then you're going to need some more bounce on your club. If you're somebody that likes to pick the ball, you don't need as much. So you can see where somebody can get into trouble if somebody has a very steep angle of attack and they like to take big divots. If they don't have a wedge that has a lot of bounce, they're going to have some trouble around the greens and taking those full shots from, let's just say, 75 yards. So the biggest thing that I would look for in terms of getting somebody into the right wedges is definitely going to be the bounce degree at which is on each wedge.
Number 4, I asked the coaches to provide tips on ball position, stance, and swing plane.
이제 제가 그 숏게임을 하면서 많이 아마추어들도 레슨해보고 할 때 가장 문제점이 뭐냐 하면 체중을 밸런스 어드레스 자세를 잡았을 때 50도 50 넣는 거죠. 그러다 보니까 그 스윙 자체는 적은데 그 힘을 그냥 그 부드러운 스윙에서 갑자기 공을 치려고 하다 보니까 체중이 뒤에 남아서 뒷땅도 치고 또 띄워야 된다는 강박관념 때문에 클럽을 많이 이렇게 위로 올리면서 탑볼도 치고 이런 것들이 많이 봤습니다. 그래서 볼의 그 스탠스는 좀 자기 어깨 넓이 안에 많이 좁혀서 임팩트를 했다는 가정하에 좀 좁게 쓰고 체중이 왼발 쪽에 놓고 또 몸도 약간 이렇게 오픈이 돼야 되겠죠. 적은 스윙에서 왼쪽에 상체 리듬으로 쳐서 일정한 그 일관성을 갖기 위해서 상체의 리듬으로 공을 쳐주는데 그래야 왼쪽 어깨가 빨리 잘 빠져나가 줄 수 있겠죠. 또 중요한 것은 어떠한 그 손장난으로 공을 치는 것이 아니고 상체의 리듬으로 쳐야 되기 때문에 그 상체의 부드러운 리듬을 잘 익히는 것이 중요하다고 봅니다.
So everything's going to be a little bit more compact when you're not going to want the ball to travel as far. So your stance might be not so wide. In some cases, you might open up your body to the target. But there's not going to be too much of a difference from something where you're going to take a full swing with an iron going down to a wedge. I would want most of the things that we do in a full swing to still show in short game. So there's a lot of conditional shots that come into this as well. So I would say the stance is going to be a little bit more compact. If you want to hit the ball, if you want to keep the ball lower, I would say that the ball position would be a little bit farther back in your stance. If you want to hit the ball a little bit higher, it might be a little bit more towards the target. But for the most part, there are some variations. We're going to see some similarities with chipping as we do in full swing. Okay, now stay on your left side and keep your hands moving towards the target.
Ready? I'm gonna go.
Okay. A little better contact, right?
Uh-huh.
That sounded really nice.
In the ball,
Look at this. You might have a chance.
in the ball.
Pretty good. We've got you a little bit more in the middle there, right? Your club path here, like there's pretty much no way that you can hit this bad, okay? Like this is your club path here. All right, I'll circle it in. I mean, I'm not even gonna, I don't even need to draw another circle, do I? Like that's, I'm pretty sure that's just going right through the center of the ball. Right?
Short game.
Yes. So if you make sure that you don't take a longer swing than you need to, and you accelerate through with your hands ahead of the ball. Okay, I'll draw a straight line up from the golf ball here. Look at that, hands ahead, right? Good.
No.
Okay, there you go. There we go.
Did I decelerate again?
I think you did. So usually when there's not much pop coming off of the club, that would mean that you would decelerate.
Okay.
There you go. That sounded good. Did it feel good? I was gonna say, I would hope so. That's pretty good.
It feels good. I love short game. But
Yeah.
short game 최고야.
피니시가 9시까지 해놓고 홀리는 거였어요.
Just keep it left. It's a little bit to the right, but it's still alright. Yeah, let's get one more good one in here, and then I'll show you before and after. Oh, there we go. This might be good because it's going to curl right.
Go.
Go, 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 go!
Alright, mission accomplished.
Yes. Yay. Good. Short game was good today, right?
Yep.
Thanks everyone. We'll see you next week.